Hey, it's Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and it's Monday. It's April 29th, and this will be our chart lesson for the day. And we're just about to wrap up another month, believe it or not. I don't know where the time's going, but anyway, kind of a slow day today. It's an uptrend, but it's a very mild uptrend. You could almost play this anytime you're swinging above and then below and above and below and then above and below the EMA. You basically can trade that both ways. And really early on, you needed to play this as a range. Once we made a higher low right here and tried to go and had, notice how we tried to go lower and then we had a little double test there and then it went higher. At that point, I would have started looking for a measured move. Um, Actually, you should have started looking for one here, but we turned back down there, so it looked like it was going to be a range day. But I would have had this measured and I would have been expecting a possible measured move, and you can see we got just basically almost a perfect measured move up, and then we started selling off from that point. So that's how I would have been playing it. Again, I was playing it as a range until we started going higher here, and then another way you could have looked at this, once we started going higher here, is I would have measured this leg. Usually your more current legs will be more accurate too, and you can see that's a perfect measured move. So really there's just two swings up here to get your leg that was equal to this one. And so that's how I was looking at it. And again, really the brown, just to kind of distinguish between the two, I changed the color to the range that I was playing brown. But you can see we consistently went higher here. We made higher highs and higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we switched. And there's a two-tiered channel working up here. It's a very mild uptrend channel. Excuse me, I bumped my earphone. I don't know if you could hear that or not. I'm not sure how it'll come out on the video, but I banged my headphone there and it kind of made a loud noise in my ear anyway. So if it did come out loud, I apologize if it startled you. But anyway, let's talk about the trades. Let me back out a little bit here. There's not many today, and like I said, it's a real slow day. Not a lot of volume today. You can see not many bars. Very low volatility, so just a real mild uptrend. But the 7 o'clock hour came on this little move up right here, right off this lows, and you got a little higher low here. It looked like it was going to be a failed second entry long. Notice pullback first entry, pullback second entry, and then it turned down here. When it failed, I like going higher right there. I don't think you want to go low. This looks too range-like. And at the very least, you would wait on a second entry short here, in my opinion. So just sitting tight. You see the failure. That's a really nice reversal type bar right there. It opened, went lower and reversed, closed almost on the very high. Go long right there. And then you get your true reversal with your failed second entry short right here when it broke above this bar. So I definitely like that one. Then it comes back, and you could argue this is a second entry right here. I would have liked it better if we would have broke lower, but I don't like that signal bar either, right into that high and not far from that one. So I didn't mark that trade. I think you're better off to skip it. Then we run up and we turn down right at the highs. You get a lower high here, but too bullish, not very much room back to the EMA. And you actually get a second entry long right here, but you've already had a close outside a new high. You could have technically went long right there. I didn't mark that one, but you see that trend line working down through there. You still could take that one if you wanted to. I'll at least mark it green, but I think you're better off to skip it. It would have worked. This signal bar is not very good here, and you got a 2-bar matching highs. And if you, so I just skipped that one. But when it made the failed second entry long here, you figure it's a range day, and it also is a second entry short. I like going short right there. And then you made a lower high right here, and you'd think we're probably headed to the lows right here. You get just enough to scalp out of that one, and it reverses. Then you make a higher low here. This looks very similar to this right over here. It's almost a repeat pattern. I didn't mark it. I don't like that 2-bar matching high. I mean, I did mark it, but I made it green. I don't like that 2-bar matching high, but we're probably going higher. You've got 2 legs down here. You've got your reversal setting up. You're better off to wait on that true reversal right here. But I marked this one green. You know, I wouldn't be against it if you said, hey, I'm trying to be a little aggressive and catch a good move. And in that case, that one deserves a green bar, but I wouldn't call that blue. Now we're getting too close to these highs, and you see it looks like it's going to be a failure. We break out, we come back and make a lower high right here, right even with a line, and then we get the little double test of it and a failed second entry long. That's your reversal. I like going short there. And then we just start going sideways. You're better off just to stay out of this, but when we made that little drop lower below all those other lows, you could see those lows all were equal, and you made that little drop, and then it reversed and went out the other side of that bar and the upper side of this. That's not a bad place to go long, because you're probably going to trap a lot of shorts. We're probably going to make another leg up here that equal to this leg and probably equal to this entire leg over here. That's what their prices are probably going to attempt. And so I like going long right there when this broke higher. You could have even waited for that to close and go long above it. I did make it green because it's right into all those highs, so that makes it a little bit risky. But with this double test, this is a trap basically, and it's probably going. And a lot of times that's what they have to do when they can't push it through. They'll let it fall out the other side and reverse it real quick and trap people. And that's what they did there. And you can see how it takes off real quick. And then we got up here and we just started going sideways. And then we got a little repeat pattern. This is basically a repeat pattern of this, and it falls. And it's basically what prices are trying to do is come back and test this upper part of this range, and then they do. And that's a second entry long too. Notice that new high, pull back first entry, pull back second entry, and again that little fall below there probably traps some shorts, and it takes off again. That runs on up to the upper side of the range. And the way I got this trend line right here, I actually drew it off the top and drug it down. I had it down here earlier, but when we bounced early, you had to think that, hey, there must be something else going on here. And I actually drew a trend line off this low too, but it didn't fit. And turns out this, if you just drag this one down and leave it right here, that turns out to be the spot. And you can see we actually found a little support there at the end of the day, right before it closed, before it dropped a little bit. So I do believe that to be right. And you can see it playing off that midline that's right in the center, both sides of it. So I believe this channel is correct. But that was the last trade of the day. That took us up. No reversal until right here, which is almost 2:30. I think that's a little too late. You know, if this was just barely in the 2 o'clock hour, that'd be a good failed second entry long. Those were coming down first entry and then pull back second entry. And you got to figure we're headed down to here. So again, a kind of a slow, methodical day. Not a lot of volatility. Still several good trades here, but just not a lot going on today. So maybe it'll pick back up tomorrow. We'll see. The market's near all-time highs. I mean, we're halfway to 3,000, and just a few, in a week or so. So it wouldn't surprise me if we struggle to go higher from here, because we're really in new territory, almost at all-time highs. So anyway, that's what I saw today. I'm going to wrap it up. We'll be back again to do it tomorrow. I'm done for today. This is Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and we'll see you next time.